Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is my second video ever and I'll be talking about Stony Brook. And I'll be trying to do an honest review or like my experience of my first year there so that I can try and help anyone who's deciding between Stony Brook and any other school or who really wants to find out about Stony. If you guys can subscribe, like, and comment, that'd mean a lot. I can bring a lot more about Stony Brook to this channel and a lot more stuff. I'm planning to do like vlogs and reviews, and yeah, I have a lot of ideas. So I just finished freshman year at Stony Brook and I'm a rising sophomore now. And I had a pretty interesting experience, so I thought maybe I could talk about it. So I'll try to go in detail and step by step about my experience at Stony Brook. And yeah, hopefully this video helps you out. So the first thing we cover is dorms. The dorms are pretty interesting. They're kind of old, so they're not that nice, but I feel like they do their jobs. And as a freshman, you can't choose, like, you can't really choose, but some do get lucky. The newer dorms that look really pretty, but yeah, if you're stuck with the old one, it's okay, and sometime later in the years at Stony Brook, you'll probably get a nice clean room. So yeah, if you decorate your room, I feel like it could look really nice. I don't have great decorating skills, so mine was not that cute, but I think I have a picture of it, like how my dorm looked. Yeah, you can definitely decorate it and make it look all pretty. And yeah, I lived in a suite, so that was pretty nice. It was really spacious actually, so you have your room, you have a bathroom, and then you have like this living room area with like couches and a balcony where I like at my building, and that was pretty nice. And so I feel like there's nothing really bad about the dorms other than that they're kind of old. Oh yeah, Stony Brook is kind of like in the wild area, so my first month, like when it was still summerish, I remember there were these weird cockroach, cricket, centipede looking insects in my room, and only in my room, not in my suite mates' rooms. And yeah, they were really big, and I don't know what they were, like I've never seen them. They really scared me, so I'm just warning you. That's like, maybe bring some bug spray if you can, because I wish I did. Because there were several times when there were like insects and you kind of like freak out over what to do, but that's just if you're like scared of insects. If you're not, it's fine. Yeah, I think that's it for dorms. Oh, I guess laundry, it's okay. I guess it's like easy to use and it's counted in with your housing fee. So unlike other schools, like some of my friends had to pay every time to do laundry, but at Stony Brook it's like it counted with your like housing payments, so you didn't really have to like pay every time. But who knows, they might have charged us more than we might actually use the laundry. I'm not sure, but yeah. And my only complaint is that in my building there were only 5 washing machines and 5 dryers, and so I felt like that was a little, like, especially because I felt like there were like 100 students living in the building. They could definitely use more, and sometimes they got a little competitive, like if you left your stuff in the dryer, people would take it out, throw it on top, and just put their stuff in. So yeah, I always ended up using the laundries like on a Wednesday or Thursday afternoon when I didn't have class, just to make sure I could like catch a few open machines. So yeah. So moving on, I guess we could talk about food. So on campus there are 2 dining halls, east side and west side, and there's like this Asian food court kind of thing called Jasmine, and there's some other like little cafes around campus, but the two big dining halls are East and West Side. And I recommend choosing to live on West Side so that you can go to West Side dining, because everyone knows that West Side just tastes a lot better than East Side. Like my first year, I think I went to East Side like 5 times the whole year, because I don't know, they just didn't have a big variety of foods other than a salad bar and then like hamburgers and pizza, and that's like good sometimes, but it got a little like much at one point. So yeah, I stopped going there and I just went to West Side, because honestly I think West Side tastes a lot better too. I don't know if their chefs are different, but the food quality, it just seems better to me. And so yeah, that's just, if food is important to you, I would choose living on West Side so that you can go to West Side easier. Also, if you have some dietary restrictions, I think it's a good idea to go shopping at like a Walmart or a Target and get your own food, because I know some people that kind of struggled. For example, I had a friend who was like vegan, and she had to like convert back to a normal diet because she was eating like salads and fruits every day at Stony Brook. So yeah, it could be a bit of a problem for some people, but for me, I had like instant noodles in my closet at all times. So if I didn't want to leave my dorm, or if I didn't like the food that they were serving, I just made that, and yeah, that was easy. So yeah, that's on food. So next we can talk about academics and stuff, which I don't want to talk too much on because, you know, I didn't have like all the professors or all the departments, so I can't really like talk about it in general. And oftentimes I feel like people hate on professors if they had a bad experience themselves, but they can't like judge it all on like one experience, and I don't want to judge anyone, and yeah, I don't want to be biased or anything. But overall, I had a pretty good first year and my grades were good. You had to work kind of hard though. Like, the school is a lot harder than you might think it is. Like, there's a lot of work. Yeah, it's kind of a lot of homework and stuff, and you have to study a long time for your exams. So I had pretty good professors and pretty not so good, in my opinion. Like, yeah, there were professors that like the whole class would dislike because they were not very nice, or they didn't respect us a lot during when we got sent home and we had to do online school. Like, I had a professor that was very tough on us, while there were other professors that were really nice and really forgiving. And yeah, I feel like a good professor makes a big difference on your grade, definitely. So I would definitely go to Rate My Professor or Classy Evals, which is what Stony Brook uses, like as their professor and class database to check on reviews. And yeah, I definitely read reviews about teachers first to make sure that you would like them, because that's what I did for like all my professors, and I think that gave me a pretty good selection, and it gave me like professors that I ended up liking a lot. And I can do a separate video on stuff about like academics, like choosing classes and stuff, because that was a really like pretty tough time, and I definitely needed help when no one could really help me. And yeah, I'm like on the pre-nursing track, and I feel like I'm pretty on track to apply to the nursing school. So if any of you are pre-nursing, you can just like comment and ask any questions, and I'd feel free to answer them. So yeah. And the last thing I think there is to talk about is campus life. So compared to a lot of other schools, I think Stony Brook is a little lacking with campus life on weekends and such. So since the school is a really big commuter school, there are a lot of people that, you know, go home on weekends or are already home, like they're commuting to the school. So on weekends it's very empty and gray. Like almost seems like an apocalyptic world because there's no one around. And I kind of wanted a school that had like events going on weekends and people playing outside and stuff, but yeah, there really wasn't much of that, which is okay because I think the school focuses a lot on academics, so it's not their fault that the campus life isn't great like that. But through the year there were a lot of big events, sport events and stuff, so it definitely like wasn't boring, but I felt like there could be a little more on weekends to entertain students. For me, I didn't have like the time and money to go home every single weekend, so usually I spent my weekends like studying in the dorm or going to the mall, which is close by, and you can use your Stony Brook ID to take the bus to the mall, which is cool because you get to go there for free. And yeah, I hung out there with my friends. I didn't really join many clubs my first year because I felt like I was really busy with my classes, but there are a lot of clubs. So yeah, there's a big club fair and you get to like look at different clubs and stuff, and that was pretty useful. So yeah, I'd definitely go with an open mind and try to make a lot of friends. It was a little tough for me because I'm not like a huge extrovert, so I didn't really reach out to people, and my close friends were only my like suite mates. Also, it's a huge school, so there's a lot of people, but it can be a little hard to like get to know people one-on-one really, but if you put the effort in it, I think you can do it. And yeah, I think you'll have a great year there, so I'm excited for my coming years. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. I'm not sure what else to talk about, but if you have any other requests, I can do those. And yeah, I would love to talk more about Stony Brook or anything else you would want me to. And so yeah, thank you for watching, and subscribe and like this video. Bye.